Hello, learners. Welcome to today's lesson. This is a model class, and in our studio today, we have grade 8 students from Ahadi Presbyterian Junior Secondary School. I'm going to introduce them so that we will give you what we have for the day. I will start from my left-hand side.
My name is Prince Emmanuel Zuma.
My name is Janice Wanjiru.
My name is Jan Wanderi.
My name is Joseph Madenge.
My name is Nolin Jerry.
My name is Jeruth Wangeshi.
My name is Feveriel Kamunyu.
My name is Peace Njeri.
And lastly, my name is Motugi Warutere.
Thank you so much, our viewers. Remember, this is KUTV Elimu Live, and in our studio today, we have our lesson, Technical Studies. And as you can see in our class, we have a very large team. So we are going to have the first group presenting, then the second group presenting. So we are going to start with the first group who are going to present our lesson for today. And in our lesson for today, we want to look at pre-technical studies. Pre-technical studies for grade 8. And our strand today, we are going to look at computer hardware. We want to look at computer hardware. So with me in the studio are grade 8 once again from Ahadi Presbyterian School. I know our students are watching live, so welcome and enjoy our lesson for today. My name is Duncan, and we are going to start right away. From my left-hand side is Prince Emmanuel, who is going to take us through today's lesson. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Sir Duncan, for giving me this opportunity. Today in our computer studies lesson, we are going to talk about computer hardware. Computer hardware are the external parts of a computer which can be seen or touched. The categories of computer hardware include input devices, output devices, storage devices, and processing devices. Input devices include pointing input devices, scanning input devices, keying input devices, and voice input devices. I would like to welcome my friend Janice Wanjiru so that she can explain to you about pointing input devices.
Thank you, Prince Emmanuel. Today I'll be taking you pointing input devices. These are devices that are used to control the cursor or pointer on a screen. Number 1, we have the mouse. Today our topic is pointing input devices. Today we'll talk about the mouse. This device is used to control the cursor or pointer on a screen. It is made up of 4 parts. We have the cable, the scrolling wheel, the right button, and the left button. Number 2, we have the touchpad. This is a touchpad, and it looks like this. It is available on a laptop. It is used instead of a mouse to control the cursor or pointer on a screen. Number 3, we have the light pen. This device is used on digital devices such as mobile phones and tablets. We use it instead of using our fingers to type in applications. Number 4, we have the joystick. This device is used in gaming. It is used as a gaming panel. And lastly, we have the trackball. In this device, it is used to control the cursor or pointer on a tablet or laptop without moving the entire device. In summary, these are the devices that we have in input devices. We have the mouse. This device is used to control the cursor or pointer on a screen. Number 2, we have the touchpad. It is available on a laptop and it is used to control the cursor or pointer instead of a mouse. Number 3, we have the joystick. It is used in gaming as a gaming panel. Number 4, we have the trackball. We use this device on digital devices such as laptops, computers, without moving the entire device. And lastly, we have the light pen. We use this device to control the cursor or pointer without using our fingers. It is used on digital devices such as mobile phones and tablets. Thank you.
Excellent work, Janice, for taking us through pointing input devices. As Janice has said, pointing input devices are the devices which are used to control the cursor on a screen. Examples where mice can be found are in computer labs. Examples where you can find trackballs are in electronic shops and also in computer labs. And lastly, places where you can find touchpads are on laptops. The next input device we are going to talk about is keying input devices. Let me welcome my friend Gian Wanderi so that she can explain to you about keying input devices.
Thank you very much, Prince. I'm going to take you through keying input devices. Keying input devices are devices that help in entering data by pressing keys on them. They include we have a touchscreen keypad. A touchscreen keypad helps the user to directly interact with a mobile device. It is mainly found on your phones. Secondly, we have a remote. The function of the remote is to reduce or increase the volume in your TV and changing channels. Thirdly, we have a keyboard. A keyboard is used for typing. It is mainly found on your computers, laptops, smart TVs, and in computer labs. Lastly, we have a keypad. The function of a keypad is to do multiple combinations on your mobile device. It contains symbols and numbers. In summary, these are the keying input devices. First, we had the touchscreen keypad, which helps the user to directly interact with a mobile device. Secondly, we had the remote, which is mainly found on your homes. The function of the remote is to increase or reduce the volume and change channels on your TV. Thirdly, we had the keyboard. It's used for typing. You can find it in your laptops, phones, smart TVs, and in computer labs. Lastly, we have a keypad, which does multiple combinations on a mobile device. It's mainly found on calculators, ATMs, and vending machines. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gian, for taking us through keying input devices. As Gian has said, keying input devices are the devices which are used to input data into a computer. Examples where touchscreen keypads can be found are on phones, tablets, and on laptops. Examples where you can find a keyboard are on laptops and when you buy them separately in a computer shop. Another example of keying input device is a remote. Examples where you can find remotes are at homes and in schools which have computer labs which they use TVs. The next category of computer hardware in input devices are scanning input devices and voice input devices. Let me welcome my friend Joseph Madenge so that he can explain to you about scanning input devices and voice input devices.
Thank you, Prince, for this opportunity. I'm going to take you through scanning devices. Scanning devices are used to capture information directly from the source and convert it into a form the computer can understand. Example of a scanning device is a barcode reader. A barcode reader, it is used to capture information contained in a barcode. Optical character reader. It is used to distinguish printed or handwritten text characters inside digital images or physical documents. This is an example of an optical character reader. Third, we have a magnetic ink character reader. To verify the legitimacy or originality of checks and other paper documents. Number 4, we have an optical mark reader. It enables software to recognize marks made on paper documents. Number 5, we have the magnetic stripe reader. A magnetic stripe reader, it is used to scan types of cards that have magnetic stripe on them. Voice input device. They are used to enter data and information into a computer in form of speech. An example of a voice input device is a microphone, which I have here. In summary, this is a magnetic ink reader. It is used to verify the legitimacy or originality of checks and other paper documents. Number 4, we have the magnetic stripe reader. It is used to scan types of cards that have magnetic stripe on them. And lastly, we have the microphone. It is used to make the sound waves a lot louder. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joseph Madenge, for taking us through scanning input devices and voice input devices. As Joseph has told us, voice input devices are the devices which input data in voice form. This includes microphones, and this is an example of a microphone. Examples of places where microphones are found are in news studios, music studios, and more. Examples of where scanning input devices can be found are on computer labs, cybers, and in electronic shops. The next category of computer hardware is output devices. Let me welcome my friend Nolene so that she can take you through output devices.
Thank you, Prince Emmanuel. I will be taking you through output devices. An output device is a form of computer hardware that converts data into a human perceptible form. Examples of output devices include, number 1, we have the monitor. The monitor displays text, graphics, and videos generated from the computer. An example of a monitor is the screen in which you are using to see me right now. Next, we have the speaker. The speaker produces information in form of audio or sound. Next, you have the earphones and the headphones. These give out audio information. Next, you have the braille embosser. The braille embosser presses dots onto paper for people with visual impairment to read using their fingers. Next, you have the actuator. The actuator is a machine or device that creates physical movement using signals from the computer. Next, you have the plotter. The plotter creates digital created graphics and drawings. Next, we have the printer. The printer prints out text or drawings onto paper.
Thank you very much, Nolene, for taking us through output devices. As Nolene has said, output devices are the devices which output data in text form or voice form. The data is output in 2 categories, soft copy and hard copy. Soft copy is the data which is output and you cannot touch it. These include videos, texts, audios, and pictures. Hard copy is the output data which you can touch and you can also tear it. These include books, textbooks, printed pictures, and many more. Up to where we have reached, I would like to welcome Sir Duncan so that he can explain further.
That was a very excellent job, our first team, for taking us through computer hardware devices. And those who are still watching us live, remember this is a Hardy Presbyterian School, grade 8 pre-technical studies, and we are handling computer hardware. I think where you are, it is good to applaud our team that has done a very great job as we usher in the next team, which is going to take us through. So allow me to welcome in the next team that is going to handle the rest of the computer hardwares that have remained. Keep tuned. You can still chat with us on YouTube. Leave your comment on Facebook, on KUTV, and also the number that is on the screen. Give us your comments. Tell us how the lesson is progressing on, and we are happy most of us are following, and our school is also following, our teachers are following, and everybody is following. So allow me to welcome Prince Emmanuel to continue with the lesson and proceed. Prince.
Thank you very much, our first team, for taking us through input devices and output devices. As Nolin concluded on output devices, she said that output devices are the devices which output data in text form or in audio form. Now we are going to the factors considered when choosing output devices. I would like to welcome my friend Joy Ruth Wangeshi so that she can explain to you the factors to consider in selecting output devices.
Thank you very much, Prince Emmanuel, for giving me this opportunity. I'll be taking you through factors to consider when selecting output devices. Number 1, the number of people receiving the output. This involves if you're addressing a large crowd, then you need an audible device or a large screen to showcase your work. Number 2, portability of the device. This involves if you're addressing a large crowd, you need something audible and something to carry it to and from the place you're showcasing your work. Number 3, environment in which you are showcasing your work. This involves if the crowd is big, then you need an audible device or a large screen to showcase your work. Users' friendliness and users' needs will be my number 4. This involves if you're addressing a crowd filled with specially impaired people, then you need a special device to cater for their needs. Number 4, cost of purchasing and maintaining the device. This involves if you want to buy a device, then you should consider its cost and if you're going to maintain it. I'm finished with that strand. Let's look at another strand. How we care for our output device. Number 1, keeping the device away from water. This helps not to spoil the functionality of the device. Number 2, avoid exposure to foods. This also helps not to spoil the device. Number 3, cleaning and servicing the device regularly. This helps it not to spoil its functionality. Thank you.
Excellent work, Joy Ruth, for taking us through the factors to consider in selecting output devices and the care measures taken. And examples of places where you can take output devices if they are broken include electronic shops where you bought them and in repair shops. The next category of computer hardware is storage devices. Storage devices are the devices which store this data which is processed by the computer. Let me welcome my friend Fevariel Kamonyo so that he can explain to you about storage devices, and he's going to talk about fixed storage devices.
Thank you, Prince Emmanuel. Fixed storage devices are secondary storage devices that are housed inside the computer. These storage devices help the primary storage devices in storing data permanently for a longer period of time. These fixed storage devices include hard disk drive. The second one is solid state drive. The solid-state drive uses integrated circuits to store data. The next one is internal flash drive. The internal flash drive stores data in cameras, computers, flash drives, and also USB. Features of fixed storage devices include they are non-volatile storage devices that store data even when power supply is cut short. They are cheaper compared to primary storage devices. They can be read and written to. Their storage capacity is also high. Thank you.
Excellent work, Favorel, for taking us through fixed storage devices. As Favorel has said, fixed storage devices are the storage devices which are fixed and housed inside a computer and cannot be removed. The next category of storage devices is removable storage devices. I would like to welcome my friend Peace Njeri so that she can explain to you about removable storage devices.
Thank you, Prince Zuma. Today, I'll be taking you through removable storage devices. These are devices that are neither housed nor fixed inside the computer case. They have to be attached to the computer system through a port so that information can be read from them. They are used for storage, backup, and transfer of information from one computer to another. Examples of these portable devices include external hard drive. This is an image. The external hard drive has to be connected through Thunderbolt, FireWire, and USB connectivity so that information can be read from it. Number 2 here, we have the USB. This is an external universal serial bus interface standard that is used to connect peripheral devices so that information can be read from it. Number 3 here, we have a memory card. This is one of the smallest portable removable storage devices that we have. It is used in digital cameras and phones as an to improve the storage capacity. Number 4, we have the digital versatile disk. This is a storage device that has higher storage capacity and improves the quality. Number 5, we have the compact disc. This is a digital device that stores data. This is a digital device that stores data and backup in audio and video in digital form. Here we have the Blu-ray disc. This is a device that has high storage capacity and displays greater resolution. And last but not least, we have the floppy disk. This is a device that is used to transport data or transfer data from one computer to another. Let me summarize. The external hard drive. This is a device that is mostly used in desktop and laptops to improve the storage capacity. Number 2, we have the universal serial bus. This is used in laptops and computers as an external serial bus to improve the storage capacity. Number 3, we have the memory card. And this is used in digital cameras and phones because these two are not suitable. So we use the memory card because it is small and can fit and is used. It is a preferable storage device. Number 4, we have the digital versatile disk. This is compared to the compact disk, the digital versatile disk is 100 times more storage capacity, has greater resolution, and even greater storage capacity. Number 4, we have the compact disk. It is used in storage, backup, and in audio, video, and is used as digital form. Number 6, we have the Blu-ray disc. It has higher storage capacity and produces great digital form quality. And lastly but not least, we have the floppy disk. This is a device that is used to transfer information from one computer to another. Thank you for your time.
Excellent work, Peace, for taking us through removable storage devices. As Peace has said, removable storage devices are the storage devices which can be put into a computer and can be removed again from the computer. Now, lastly, I'm going to welcome my friend Motugi so that he can take you through the advantages and disadvantages of fixed and removable storage devices.
Thank you, Prince Emmanuel. Today I'm going to be taking you through advantages and disadvantages of fixed storage devices. What are fixed storage devices? Fixed storage devices are secondary storage devices that are housed inside a computer. Number 1, they are non-volatile. This means data stored remains intact even if power supply is turned off. Number 2, they have a large storage capacity, moreover, helping to store large amounts of data. Number 3, they allow reading and writing of data. Number 4, they are cheaper in price compared to primary memory. And lastly, they are durable. This means that they stay for long periods of time. Disadvantages of fixed storage devices. Number 1, they are vulnerable to mechanical failure because of its moving parts. Number 2, data stored requires backup in another device because disk is more likely to fail. Number 3, the hard disk consumes more power during read and write activities. And lastly, some are costly, like the solid-state drive. Thank you.
Excellent work, Motugi, for taking us through the advantages and disadvantages of fixed and removable storage devices. The last category of computer hardware is processing devices. The only processing device we have is the CPU. In short and in full, is the central processing unit. It is the brain of a computer. The parts of a CPU is the arithmetic logic unit, the registers, and the control unit. It is used to process raw data into information which can be used by computers and human beings. In summary, there are only 4 categories of computer hardware, which include input devices which are used to input data into a computer, output devices which output the data from a computer, processing devices which process raw data into information, and storage devices which store the data which is being used. Up to there, I would like to welcome my teacher, Sir Duncan, so that he can explain more and conclude the lesson.
That was a very, very nice presentation. Prince Emmanuel for leading the class in a very perfect way. And I'm told that YouTube people are really watching us. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. This is the only educative channel that we have in Kenya. Go there, subscribe, comment, and give us your views as much as you can. Thank you so much. We have been handling computer hardware. And before we end up, when the teacher teaches, they must always have a question to ask. So for those who are watching us live, I know there are so many students who are watching live all over Kenya, and we have seen your comments. We are really happy for your compliments. So we are going to TY quiz for about 5 seconds or a bit 3 minutes, and then we will end our lesson for today. So students who are in the class, I know you are very ready to handle this, and we will be starting those who are watching us live. So I will be asking a question. You try, give us your answer on the number that is on the screen. You can write at the comment section on YouTube and Facebook. We are happy you are following us. Remember to subscribe. So question number 1, I hope you are ready and our microphones are ready. So we're going to start our lesson, our questions TY quiz now. TY stands for Test Yourself Questions. And we are going to start. Those who are watching us live, 2 seconds, you answer very fast. We go to the ones who are live in the studio. Question number 1, what is CPU in full? Thank you. Those who are watching us live, now let us get the answer from the class. What is CPU in full? Yes, Janice?
Central Processing Unit.
Very correct. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. That is very excellent. Question number 2, those who are watching us live, name 5 categories of computer input devices. Thank you. Let us go to those who are in the studio. Can we name 5 categories of computer hardware input devices? Yes, Gian?
We have the pointing input devices, keying input devices, scanning input devices, and voice input devices.
That is very excellent, Gian, and I know you are getting them correct. Question 3, those who are watching us live, a computer hardware device used to capture data directly from the source and convert it into a form the computer can understand is called, again, a computer hardware device used to capture data correctly and directly from the source and convert it into a form in which a computer can understand is called dash. Thank you. Let us go to those who are in the studio. How do you call this device that captures information directly from the source and convert it into a form that the computer can understand? Yes, Joseph Mathenge?
Scanning devices.
Very correct. They are called scanning devices. Question number 4. Those who are watching us live, make sure you are commenting. Give us your answer as fast as you can so that you get the correct ones here. They enter data and instructions into a computer in form of speech. This type of input device is called dash. Thank you. Let us now come back to those who are in the studio. Which device puts data and instructions into a computer in the form of speech? Yes, Prince Emmanuel?
Voice input devices.
The voice input devices. And lastly, it helps to enter data by pressing the keys. Which one is that? Helps to enter data by pressing the keys. Thank you. Yes, those who are in the studio. Joy Ruth?
Keying input devices.
Very correct. Keying input devices. As we conclude, because of time, I know time is not on our side. Used to change channels on a television. Those who are watching us live, which device is that? Used to change channels on a television. Thank you. Let us come back to studio. Which device used to change channels on a television? Yes, Fevariel?
TV remote.
The TV remote. Good boy. Next, produces digital created graphics and drawings. Produces digital created graphics and drawings. Which one is that? Those who are watching us live. Thank you. Let us now come back to studio. It produces digital created graphics and drawings. Yes, Nolene?
A plotter.
A plotter, good girl. Intangible output in form of a text, audio, and video. Intangible output in form of text, audio, and video. Which one is that? Thank you. And those who are in the studio, intangible output in form of text, audio, and video. Yes, please.
Soft copy.
Soft copy. And lastly, it uses integrated circuits to store data permanently. Which one is that? Those who are watching us live, it uses integrated circuits to store data permanently. Thank you. Yes, let's come to our studio. It uses integrated circuits to store data permanently. Yes, Mutugi Warutere.
It is the solid state drive.
The solid state drive. Thank you so much for that great job TY quiz. I know those who are watching us live, you have gone through those questions and we are happy. Next is the quick quiz. Quick quiz takes 10 seconds. Quick quiz takes 10 seconds. And make sure you are also getting it right. So we are going to start. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. We are going to start. Those who are watching us live, use the number that is on the screen. Go on the on YouTube. Write your comment there. Tell us your answer. Number 1, quick drive. A quick quiz. What is CPU in full? We had decided that, so I'm not going to give you an opportunity again. I'm going to the next one. What is RAM in full? RAM. Thank you. Let us come to our studio. What is RAM in full? Yes, Nolin?
Random access memory.
Random access memory. Question 2. HDD in full. HDD in full. HDD in full. Thank you. Those who are in the studio, what is HDD in full? Yes, Favarian?
Hard disk drive.
Hard disk drive. Next, SSD. We use SSD all the time when we are talking about computer hardware. Now, what is it in full? SSD. Thank you. Those who are in the studio, what is SSD in full? Yes, Mutugi Warutere?
Solid state drive.
The solid state drive. Next is, what is HDMI? All the time when we're talking about computer hardware, we talk about HDMI. So what is HDMI in full? Today we are going to get the correct answer. What is HDMI in full? Thank you. Those who are in the studio, what is HDMI in full? Yes, Janice? Peace, sorry.
High definition multimedia interface.
Very correct. High definition multimedia interface. That's very, very correct. Next is GPS. All the time when we want to travel, we use GPS. What is GPS in full? Thank you. Let us come back to studio. What is GPS in full? Janice?
Global positioning system.
Global positioning system. Very excellent job, Janice. Next is Gmail. All the time when somebody tells you, send me something on Gmail. What is Gmail in full? Thank you. Let us hear from our studio here. What is Gmail in full? Yes, Joseph Madenge.
Google Mail.
Google Mail. Gmail stands for Google Mail. Next is email. What is email? You have Gmail and email. What is email in full? Those who are watching us live. Thank you very much. Let us come back to our studio. What is email in full? Joy Ruth?
Electronic mail.
Electronic mail. And lastly, what is DVD in full? DVD in full? Yes, let us now come back to our studio. What is DVD in full? Yes, Gian?
Digital versatile disk.
Digital versatile disk. And lastly, what is KUTV in full? What is KUTV in full? Write your comment down there and we will appreciate. Thank you so much, our class, for taking us through this lesson. And now we are almost coming to the end of our lesson for today. And in today's lesson, we have been looking at computer hardware. Remember, this has been a Hardy Presbyterian school. Therefore, before we conclude, I want to give each one of the students that I have, and I have received comments from their parents, from their relatives, friends, and we are very happy. So I want them to say hi and greet those who are watching you live. In the next 30 seconds, it should be done. We are starting from here.
My name is Jerudh Wangeshi, and I would like to greet my mom, my dad, and my siblings who are at home.
My name is Fevariel, and I'd like to say hi to my family and friends who are watching me.
My name is Peace, and I'd like to say hi to my parents, my siblings, and my friends.
My name is Motugi Warutere, and I'd like to greet my family and friends who have been supporting me.
My name is Janice Wanjiro, and I'd like to say hi to my family, my friends, and my teachers.
My name is Nolin Jerry, and I'd like to say hi to my family, both nuclear and extended, and my friends.
My name is Jen, and I'd like to say hi to my dad, my mom, my siblings who are watching me live.
My name is Joseph Mathenga, and I would like to greet my parents and my siblings.
My name is Prince Emmanuel, and I like to greet my family members who have supported me, my friends, and thank our school Hadi Presbyterian for giving us this opportunity to come and learn with you today.
Thank you so much, our students. And with me, I did not come alone. I was accompanied by two of our staff members who are also teachers. So they are going to greet you and say hi. I will start from my...
Hello. My name is John Kamalo. I'm a driver for this crew. I'm so happy to be with the team.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kamaru. And lastly, we are going to end with our madam. She's the deputy principal. She also was able to follow us and see exactly what we are doing. So she's going to finish and give us something before we end.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Teacher Magdalene. I teach in Hadi Presbyterian School, and Hadi Presbyterian School is located in Kenyatta Road. That is on your way to Juja, in Juja sub-county. And now allow me take this opportunity to thank KUTV for giving us the opportunity to be in their studio. I also want to appreciate our learners who have represented our school very well. That is our grade 8 learners. I want you to know that we are very, very proud of you. I also want to appreciate our teachers, led by Sir Duncan. We are very grateful for your commitment. Continue taking Hadi to the next level. I also want to thank our school administration that is led by our head teacher, Mr. Mushiri. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting the teachers. Thank you for supporting the students. I also want to appreciate our parents who have been supporting us all through and giving us these wonderful learners. They have been brought well. You can see that they are very courageous. They are very bold, and we really appreciate you. Finally, I want to appreciate the school board led by our school chairperson, that is Madam Kezia Irugo. We are proud of you. We thank you for your leadership. God bless all of us, and God bless Ahadi. Thank you so much, KUTV.
Thank you so much, Teacher Magdalene, for that excellent vote of thanks to our studio. And just before I end, someone is telling me here I should read their comments. I'm not able to read because of time, but we have received your comments from Mama Fevariel. We have received from David Adalvis Njogu. We have seen teachers are also commenting there. We have seen Mama Mutugi Warutere. She's Mama Mutugi. We have seen so many people have really appreciated us. We have seen our teachers there. We have seen our drivers are also saying great work. Congratulations, good job, Alice Mukami. We have nice work, Hadi Presbyterian Janet. We have Tabitha Kanyuru, nice presentation, congratulations. We have Queen. Make sure you also subscribe after commenting. We also have Veronica Wamboi. She says Kumba USB is universal serial bus. Thank you very much. We have Abdul, nice presentation, and so on and so forth. We are not able to read all of them. Also, we have schools have also tuned in. There are so many schools tuned in. So thank you very much for your, we are not able to read all of them. The comments are very, very, very many. So lastly, before we end, we appreciate KUTV for the opportunity you have given us. Remember, we have been handling pre-technical studies, computer hardware. until next time, I know we are going to meet. Remember, it is Ahadi Presbyterian School Foundation of Excellence. Until next time, what do you tell them?
Bye.